Alright, so I don't know, the Iqos apparently is still charging. I just put the pen back. So I did an unboxing and a review of these two devices, and now I want to make a comparison video and give my final conclusions on both of them. As soon as this one charges up, because it seems to be taking for fucking ever. Anyways, I would compare these to those gums or patches. They don't really, it's not like you're giving up smoking, you're just doing it differently. So until the Iqos charges up, which could take a significant while, I'm just gonna load this cigarette, or what the fuck's it called, Neo stick, into the glow device. Oh, it's a device. Okay, so in my honest opinion, this one is a lot simpler. It's just, generally, it really shouldn't take this long to charge it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, you just click it once to see the status. As you can see, it's fully charged. Then you keep it pushed down to start the device, and it's gonna make a circle. Once it's full circle and it vibrates again, essentially it means that the Neo stick is heated up and it's ready to go. And I don't know what the laws are in your country, but in my country that means I can smoke inside now. So that's essentially why I bought these. As you know, there's two types of people who are gonna smoke e-cigarettes, pretentious twats who think they're better than everybody else, and the people who don't give a shit. It's vibrated, it's ready to go. Having a couple of puffs here. As I mentioned earlier, this one is more comparable to the light blue version of this. It has a hoppy flavor. I see this one is charged as well. Thank God, for fuck's sake, that took a fucking millennium. So while I'm smoking out of this one, I've got to just pop a cigarette into this one. The way you do it is you remove it from this carrying case, which doubles as a pouch, or battery, charging dock. These are the cigarettes that come, not the cigarettes, heat sticks. These stupid terms get on my nerves, really. These are cigarettes that you don't burn, is essentially what they are. You've taken the pen out of the case. The way you start it up is by pressing this button, keeping it hold like strangling somebody, and then it flickers for a bit. And once it stops flickering, you're ready to go. As I said, I enjoy the flavor of these more because they resemble more a cigarette than the other options that you have. I'm sure that Iqos is gonna come out with more options, but right now Glow has slightly greater variety. And if I'm being honest in my review, I like the simplicity of this. You just pop in the cigarette, press the button, and it's ready to go. If you want to clean it, you just open up this flap here. There's a brush that you stick inside and go be a chimney sweep. That's what you do. This one's starting to cool down. The Iqos is now ready to go. So all in all, the Iqos has a stronger experience. Sorry, I need to drink something. The Iqos is a stronger experience. You're gonna notice it more. It has more of a cigarette feel to it. It is more of a cigarette filter. and it doesn't really feel like a cigarette. I mean, it feels like you're smoking a pen, but then again, this feels like you're drinking out of a children's orange juice with a straw. So yeah, both of them got their ups and downs. The Iqos is quite complex, difficult to clean. I don't know why they had to bother to make it so difficult. All in all, it vibrated. The cigarette's gonna go out any minute. The Iqos has a Bluetooth button which has no functionality whatsoever. You should, in theory, be able to connect it to your phone, but they haven't released the software yet, at least not in my region. So the glow device is done. This is what the Neo stick looks like after it's done. It is quite warm, but you know, it's not burnt or anything, it's just warmed up. The Iqos goes a little bit longer, although I started it later. The glow lasts for about 3 minutes after it's heated up. The Iqos lasts for about 6 minutes or 14 puffs, so they say. I'm not sure what to think about it. I'm definitely not giving up smoking regular cigarettes. I'm just, you know, using these as an excuse to smoke in bars and restaurants because I'm a fucking dick and I don't give a shit. Also, what I noticed with the Iqos is that after a couple of uses, the flavor changes. Maybe I cleaned it, but the heat blade is kind of dirty and I can't get that dirt off of it. I might, you know, take it back and get another device because it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough on your throat, and it's getting more and more unpleasant as an experience. It was fine at the beginning, and now it's just, you know, annoying. Gotta drink some coffee because I don't smoke without drinking some beverage, usually. So all in all, in terms of maintenance, Glow takes the cake. It's easy to use. It's got better flavors. The Iqos is a stronger and longer lasting experience, but it's very difficult to maintain. It gives you error messages quite frequently. At least my device does. I don't know if this happens for everyone. Maybe I got a faulty device. I plan on changing it. Maybe change the color because I don't really like this so-called navy blue. But yeah, it's kind of harsh on the throat, to be honest. It's not very nice. It's definitely a cigarette. A regular cigarette is better for my throat, I would say. It's not as irritating as this is. And I just cleaned this, so this shouldn't be an issue, but it is. Anyways, I don't even feel like finishing this, but what I found surprising about both these devices is that on the first experience I had, it vibrated. It has 30 seconds to go. Thank God, because I didn't really want to, and it's too much. So what I realized about both these devices is that, I don't know, reportedly they have more nicotine than a regular cigarette. I don't know if that's true. It might be, who knows. They just went out. Now the way to remove this, you have to force this cap off, otherwise the tobacco remains inside, and then you just take it out. And that's the way you remove the heat stick. Stupid name for a stupid thing. Now if you want to restart it, you can't. It gives you the red light. You gotta pop it back in to its holding case. And now it's charging again for God knows how long. This one, in exchange, you can see it's still fully charged. You just pop open the lid, pop another needle stick in there, and hold it down and it's ready to go. A lot easier to clean, and it doesn't get that nasty taste after a while like the Iqos does. So this is my comparison. Thanks for watching. I hope the lighting wasn't too awful. It's sundown and the lights in my room aren't very good. I don't have a camera light yet. There you go. Make of it what you want. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. Have a nice one.